Hi, my name is Fiona and I am the manager of a small independent handbag and accessories shop in Edinburgh. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about how we choose what we're going to buy for the shop, and then how we promote the products that we've got in store. So as a small business and with only one store, we can really think about our customers when we're buying. So we know our customers really well. We've got a base of really regular customers that have been coming to us for years. So we do know them really well, to the point that when we are buying stock, there's been times in the past, I know, with sort of specific brands that we've looked at a certain product and been able to say, oh, Julie would love that, for example, and then we're able to possibly just buy one of that product if we think it's maybe a little bit out there. So it can be that specific because we are a small business, that we can almost buy things specifically for specific customers. In general, not all brands are like that. We obviously buy for the majority of our customers. A lot of, I mean, as a small business, it's important to look at the trends on Instagram, what sort of influencers and things are wearing, what's in magazines. But again, when it comes down to it, our customers might not possibly buy into all those trends. Lots of the sort of trends that you would see on the high street, on Instagram and things, could be for slightly younger people, whereas our customers are probably average age about 40. And although they like something sometimes a little bit kind of out there, tends to be a little bit safer and more kind of investment pieces. So it's just a lot about thinking about the target customer, and yeah, to the point that that can sometimes mean thinking about specific people, because we do know a lot of our customers really well. We also, again, kind of being a small business, we can also buy what we like. When I joined the business anyway, I remember one of the owners saying to me when we were looking at different brands and things, how important it was to buy things that we personally liked. And having worked there now for over 3 years, I can really see that that's true. It's a lot easier to sell things if you're passionate about them, and then personally use them. And yeah, in the time that I've been there now, I can see how easy that is. You just talk a lot more passionately about the features and the benefits of a product if you personally like it. And yeah, I've just seen how easy it is to sell a handbag that I own in comparison to one that I don't. I think being able to show customers that you personally have it is, yeah, a really, really easy way to sell things. So that's definitely one of the ways that we choose things, is just if we like it ourselves. If it's the right price or markup, is something that's definitely really important, I think, to any business. Having the overheads of a shop in comparison to maybe an online business means that we do have to mark up our products. So yeah, we've got to make sure that we make enough money on them. We often need to look at whether we can create our own price or if we need to price match somewhere else on the internet. To make it into more of an example, I suppose, is if there was a bag that we liked, for example, and the wholesale price was £100, we would need to look at selling it for around 250, just to make it worthwhile, to make the money we need for overheads and staff costs and things. That can then cause an issue if, for example, the brand themselves are selling it directly to their customers for 120 or 150. Then that creates two places online selling the same product for maybe one at 120 and one at 250. So obviously people are going to go for the cheaper one. So with most things that we're buying, most new brands that we'd be looking at, we would have to look at the price point and whether that worked for us as a shop. Another important thing is imagery and branding. It's again, as a small business, it's really important for us to be able to get things up on our website and be able to promote things on social media really quickly. And if a brand has all its own imagery, really strong photography, really strong branding, it just means that we can do this a lot quicker, which in turn is then obviously better for the brand. We can start selling their products quicker and faster and more successfully if they have really strong imagery and branding available for us. Not all brands that we sell come with this. We do a lot of our own photography, but it makes it a lot easier if the brand already has kind of strong product photography that can just be passed straight on to us. And yeah, just means that we can start selling stuff a lot quicker. How we promote products, like most businesses at the moment, I think social media is a huge thing. Instagram, Facebook, and we also send weekly newsletters to our customers. As I've already mentioned about the imagery, if a brand has really strong product imagery, it means that we can probably do like a dedicated newsletter to them as a brand, which again, yeah, in turn helps them. Window displays and in-store displays are obviously a big thing. If products are eye-catching, if there's point of sale branding images, kind of if it comes with any sort of posters or little blocks or anything that we can make it stand out in store. So that's an important thing, is just how it's sort of, yeah, how it's marketed within the store. We also do lots of in-store events and kind of launch parties for new brands, new collections. Again, as a small business, it allows us to really work with brands, especially if they're local. Then we can even get the designer, the brand owner, into store to do a kind of meet the designer event and meet our customers. Our customers love that kind of thing, being able to meet the designers. We also partner with other brands for events. An example would be, in the past we partnered with a local gin brand who came into store, and they created cocktails which were based on the colours of one of our new handbag collections. Also chatting to customers. I think as a small business, we want to give a really personalised service. And yeah, in the end, the best way to promote the products is just to talk about the features and benefits, chat with the customers, create that personalised service. They really, yeah, being a small and kind of independent shop, there is only 3 staff members. Customers really do value our opinions and want to know that we'll give them an honest opinion on products, and yeah, talk really honestly about them. And as I've said already, if we as staff personally have the products, it's a lot easier to talk about them. And yeah, our customers really like that. And again, easier to talk from experience about how something works. If it's a bag and it's certain pockets, if you find that pocket handy for your keys or your purse, or it's just, yeah, talking from experience is so much easier. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit more about how, as a small business, we buy products that we think might sell, and then how we promote them once we have them in store.